awarded 14 military people from the hands of Valery Gelitey, the Minister of Defense, the orders of Bogdan Khmelnytsky for courage and for military valor. The representative of the U.S. State Department, Mary Harf, during the briefing stated that Ukrainian military, during the operation in the East, demonstrate exceptional patience. Ukrainians are responsible for protecting their citizens of the country. The armaments which are meant in such information usually is the artillery from the former Soviet army. The USA cannot tell the Ukrainians not to use the small arms. It is important also to mention that the Ukrainians can be more careful. Virginia Gerald, the congressman from the state congressman from the state of Virginia, Gerald Connolly, submitted to the Committee on International Relations of the U.S. Congress the draft law on prohibition of recognition of Crimea as part of Russia. American Senator Democrat from the state of Connecticut, Chris Murphy, criticized Putin for actions against Ukraine and came up with the statement that Russia should be deprived of the right to have the Football Mundial 2018.
What about the day of silence, when this day will end, and whether there were losses on the side of the anti-terrorist operation forces during this half of the day? Maybe some territory was ceded, and what are the results that you expect? The so-called day of silence will end at midnight. There was a 24 hours. For this, terrorists have twice broken the day of silence. As far as losses or casualties are concerned, we still don't have any information. We will get it tomorrow. Tomorrow at noon, we will inform you on the results of today. Microphone. Microphone. I thought that probably ATO forces had to retreat. The units of anti-terrorist operation have held to all the positions that they were at, and they didn't retreat a step back. Why this day of silence introduced? It was introduced at the demand of the UN Secretary General in order to see who sticks to obligations on the crash site and who doesn't. About the Golden Gates Battalion, they were training for a month and a half on the base of National Guards. They wanted to go to the ATO zone, but now, after a month and a half, they were told, go back home, guys, we don't need you. I can't tell you anything about this battalion. However, if the command of the National Guards adopts a decision about their personnel, this is their vision about the reinforcement, about the training. So this battalion is an acting reserve which doesn't have to be trained, and within several hours they will be ready to go to the front. What about the Uman platoon? They were holding Karachun, now they are back, and now they are ready to go to the front line, but they are being told that they will have a leave until the 7th of August, but they want to go right now. So why, when there's a wave of mobilization, they cannot go even today? Again, this is the decision of the command. that is taking part in the planning of combat operations. As soon as there is a order to gather people, to assemble people and send them to perform some task, as military people, they will have to be assembled within several hours and go where they are sent. It doesn't mean that they will rest until the 7th of August. Even as we speak, they may be summoned and sent to the front line. Could you tell us whether I have a question about the armored machinery that crosses the border between Russia and Ukraine? Where do they cross the border and why it is so easy for them? Well, I can't show it on this map specifically which points they are crossing at. But now you see the most vulnerable points. These are the points which are being more observed, and here they have thoroughfares and highways through which the armored machinery can go. However, the terrorists are breaking through in small groups across different points, and because our forces are watching those directions, the terrorists, under the cover of shelling, can manage to penetrate our territory with some convoys. However, the border guards are watching this and reporting where they are moving so that they can be met with fire. Any other questions? No, thank you. Bye-bye. At 6 o'clock, we will have Mr. Groisman today. Thank you.